Hello and welcome to Majestica's Tarot. How is everybody doing this evening? We're going to do Scorpio and we're going to do the 25th through the 30th. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And because not every Scorpio is doing the same thing. We're going to start with some oracle cards and then we're going to clarify with the tarot. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I will say before you're reading, after doing some meditation, I saw, I heard mountains and lemon water. And I was gonna tell y'all that lemons, if you eat the lemon peel, and I know some of you be like, what? If you eat the lemon peel, that has the highest amount of vitamin C in the whole lemon. But make sure you wash it. And I would probably make sure it's organic. Just to kind of help with, what's being put on. What's being put on it. And plus, everybody, if the lemons are free in the grocery store, people are picking them up and touching them, and you don't want to eat that. You want to wash them really, really well. Spirit. Okay. There are many doors that lead you to the place you truly belong. What you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. And 2 more cards, Spirit, please, for Scorpio, 25th through the 30th. Big dreams are built by those who do the work. Another thing is, I'm a Scorpio 5 times, and I leave myself out of my own readings because number one, half the time I get told to mind my business, and then and I just don't want to be involved. So I want this to be for y'all, not for me. 1 more card. You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. So we're going to clarify these. I will say these are all in the upright. None of them are reversed. Which some can be reversed, but good things. So. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio, 25th through the 30th? What do we have? Scorpio. Oh. I know, that's no, I'm not taking those. Sometimes the cards get all mixed up. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? The 26th to the 30th. What are the messages for today? Spirit, let's clarify. There are many doors that lead to the place you truly belong. Where God wants you to be. Or whoever you look up to. Spirit, give me 2 more cards to clarify. There are many doors that lead to the place you truly belong. Well, I don't know where that went. Okay. Okay, so what I feel is you're in between. You're in between healing yourself. You've definitely started, but you haven't gotten there completely yet. You still got some things you need to clean up, but for the most part, you're seeing that there are many, you're seeing opportunities as you're coming out of the dark, okay? The Queen of Swords is in reverse here. I really feel you're coming out of Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. I don't think you're talking about this. I don't think you're telling people this. possibly. We also have the Tower card in reverse here. And, you know, I think, and we also have imbalance and patience here. I think that you're seeing yourself like, okay, something has to change because stuff is not changing, right? Like, you're doing the same thing every day, day in and day out. Something's got to change here. I feel imbalanced, but you're impatient about it too. But you're trying to reverse your, life. It's kind of like, let me go back to what has happened in my past so I can figure out why I'm doing the things that I do now, right? And like it looks like you're almost there, but you're not completely there. And like I said, every Scorpio is not doing the same thing. So you might already be there, or this might be you, or maybe you haven't seen it yet. So the next is what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. So when you stop having sleepless nights, when you stop having anxiety, when you stop and you get out of fight or flight mode, that's when you've healed a good part of your heart. And what you seek is seeking you. You start seeing more opportunities ahead. Let's clarify that, please. I'm pretty sure, how I'm reading this. The times that you've done this before, it didn't turn out good. The times that you tried to heal before, you just basically took a leap of faith without thinking and just did whatever you thought needed to be done in order to make you feel better, right? But this time, you want to take it slow and steady, because slow and steady wins the race. Give me one more card for that. And then we'll clarify going forward. Oh, my bad. You definitely, it's just basically saying you definitely, and the reason you're doing this is because you realize that you don't love yourself at all. You don't see yourself as, wow, that's worthy, but you are. So we have the High Priestess here after that. And the High Priestess is going and she's reading a book. Do you know why she's reading a book? Because she's trying to learn how to heal. But she's not telling, that's what I see through this reading. But she's not telling what she's doing. Let's clarify, big dreams are, I'm surprised the Hermit card hasn't come out because that's usually what happens. The Hermit goes in, shuts down, and goes within, trying to figure themselves out because stuff's not working. Big dreams are built by those who do the work. A lot of opportunities are opening up for you because you're doing this. We have the Ace of Wands. And it looks like, I don't know. That could be lightning bugs or fireworks in this deck. But she's holding this, well, I mean, I guess it's fire. A lot of energy. I mean, that is fire energy. There's a lot of opportunities here. You're starting to feel like you're not the wounded warrior anymore. You're starting to feel like you have everything that you've ever dreamed of. We have the Emperor here. 4 might resonate with you. It's the 4th tarot card. Let's clarify, you are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Ooh. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you need to believe in yourself more. That's, oh wait, there's another card underneath there, hold on. Wow, so we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like, maybe you're gonna get a job offer or somebody's gonna come in and make an offer to you, but you don't feel worthy of it. And you don't feel, maybe, I wouldn't say worthy of it. It could be. But then you don't feel there's any opportunity here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is a 3rd ace. Give me one more message for that. We have 14, 16. If anybody was like born on those days, or if you add it together. Okay, with this, your challenge is strength. And the 8 of Wands. You don't know if you're going to be able to maintain going towards this or not. You don't know. You don't know. Okay, why don't they know? What's the problem here? I mean, it's the Ace of Pentacles. That's mainly like a job offer, right? So I don't think that you think you're gonna love. There's no opportunity in love with this job offer here. So you don't think you're gonna love this job. Like, yes, I'm offering you this job, blah, blah, blah. Please come and, apply. Or maybe you already have applied and then you realize maybe it's too hard, the work's too hard, or, whatnot. But you don't feel like you're gonna love this job. Why do they feel that they lack the strength and they don't know how it's gonna go? Okay. I know, I really want to stick with the same deck. Okay. For now. And then after this. Why don't they know? Spirit, why don't they know? You really don't know, do you? Because you've been down this road before. And you don't feel like putting any work into this job. So maybe this job You've done it before. Maybe a company that you worked for before is like, hey, do you want to come back and work for us? And you're like, I'm good where I'm at. But the fact that they called you, and the fact that, they called you, it inspired you. Okay, so for example, I'm a cosmetologist and I am out on my own, and I used to work for this company. So if that company, which no longer exists, but anyway, if they called me, or another company, in the corporate world, called me and was like, hey, I see you've been doing hair a long time, you got a lot of experience, would you like to come work for us? No, I've been down that road, I'm good. I'm not gonna love the outcome. I'm pretty happy where I'm at. I'll do whatever it takes to stay there. I don't want to go backwards here, because we have the Eight of Wands in, and I believe that's Sagittarius energy. Just to let y'all know, if maybe, I don't know if you have Sagittarius in your chart, but we have the Eight of Wands and it's in the challenge position. So you're like, you're deciding whether to move forward or to not move forward, to move forward or to not move forward. And your decision here, the Page of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, is like, I'm good. I think I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. But thank you so much for offering it. It kind of boosted your confidence a little bit, right? Thank you so much for offering that. I totally appreciate it. Now I'm going to switch decks and we're going to clarify all this. No, I'm doing that. Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio, the 26th through the 30th? Let's clarify this, the last spread. So you want to reverse the Tower here yourself, because you're imbalanced and you're not patient. And then we have the Magician. Why the Magician? So you're manifesting something the appropriate way. Because last time you manifested something like this, let's keep going. You did it wrong. You didn't know what you were doing. Do they know now, Spirit? And you were, it says you were punished for it. Oh. I just think that you realize that, you were in between there too, at the same time. So you're repeating something, but you're doing it better this time. You know how to do it this time. Okay, let's keep going. And you're moving at a fast pace. I think things are starting to speed up for you. Keep going. Something is waking you up. What is it? What's waking Scorpio up? I cannot say this word. Reciprocity. I hope I said that right. Reciprocity. That what you were putting into life, you weren't getting back. And that's all because you have to see your worth. Like, you're like, I don't understand. Like, I'm a good person. Like, I do this, I do that. Why isn't it given? Because you have to do it. Exactly. You were not getting back. Okay. I did this the other night. So I was handing my son some water, right? And I handed it to him and I was like, here you go. Here's my cup of love. Okay. We have the 2 cups here in reverse. So you were giving your cup of love to this company, whatever the case may be, but you weren't getting it back. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? And then at the end, I'm going to tell you what you don't see coming. You know, the reason why I feel this is about a work situation is because, like I said, we have the Ace of Pentacles here and we have the Ace of Wands. I mean, we do have the Ace of Cups, which is an opportunity, but you have been there, done that. You don't see that opportunity. And then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. You're coming out of this energy of feeling sorry for yourself, the wounded warrior here, and realizing, so in this deck, and realizing your stubbornness and where your stubbornness lies. And so it's kind of like I have the devil energy over here, which is the toxic situation. So, but it's in the challenge position. That's what I'm saying. Like you're coming out of it, but you're not completely out of it yet. And then it says, and then I have the Hangman. And so you're seeing your ways here, but the Hangman is in reverse. So you're 1 foot out, you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door doing this. Ooh, it's flipped all the way over. You're coming out of hermit mode. So we have Virgo energy here. We have Aries energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if these placements are in your chart, we have Capricorn. And the King of Cups. I believe that's Scorpio energy. And we have Virgo. Yeah, I don't feel, yeah. You're coming out of hermit mode here because you've seen the failure that it's caused. What failure? Debts. You're seeing debts that you owe. Tell me more. Okay. You've been working. You know exactly how to get what you need. You figured it out. To get to your 10 of Cups, which you're not only happy in family life here, you did what you needed to do to be happy. Yeah, well, to be happy, because we want total abundance here, but it looks like you're moving towards that. What else I don't know. I didn't want. Okay. It'll come back out again if that's what it needs. So, Ten of Cups, you're loving exactly what's happening right now. No, I don't, okay, what else, what other messages do we have with Scorpio? The Star, because you're healing, that's the Star card. What other messages do we have? The Three of Pentacles, you're collaborating, you're making, your discernment is really, really good. You don't take so much time. Anytime an opportunity comes in, you already know within minutes of what you want to do with that opportunity, whether it be anything. You don't have to think. Like I said earlier, you don't have to think before you speak because your discernment is on point right now. You might have to look into it a little more, you know, kind of like, you know, when that job offer, you're like, no, I'm good. What other messages do we have? And then we'll close it out. Something is being revealed here. Something from the past is being revealed. Okay, so what you don't see coming is this Tower in reverse. You have to completely let go of everything and let the Tower fall and then rebuild it back up. You rebuild yourself back up. And if it hasn't already, that's happening. You have to let go because we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is karmic cycles here. And that's something you're not seeing. I don't know why you're not seeing this, because you are seeing this. I'm not understanding. Okay. Take it how it resonates. I have another ace. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Opportunities coming, offers are coming, but then the Ace of Cups in reverse is here. So, but there's not an opportunity to love this offer, job offer, whatever it is. I will say, I have another Ace of Pentacles here again, but it's in the reverse. And that's what you don't see coming. I don't know, maybe you have a love offer coming in and this reading isn't about business and that's what I didn't see. Or maybe that's what you didn't see or whatnot. So regardless, what you don't see, what is next? Something's coming in here that has no power over you, and you're strong enough to take care of the situation. I don't know. Ace of Cups, no opportunity for love, but I really felt this was a job offer. I don't know. It could be both. You know what I mean? You could be coming in, and I think you're using your discernment. Maybe a lover, somebody new that you met or something, and you're like, yeah. Somebody just, I've been involved with somebody like you before, and I know my discernment now, and I'm not going to, I don't see no opportunity here. Or it is your job. So what I think overall reading is you've learned how to use your discernment naturally, organically, and that is what you need to know. And this is confirmation. So I hope it helped you. Take what resonates. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you soon. Be blessed.